Hi guys, I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Welcome to Early Years Matters TV. On this channel, we focus on everything early childhood related. And if these are the kind of videos you're looking for, what you have to do, kindly subscribe. Not just only subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. This video is a continuation of pedagogical strategy in early childhood education. The focus on this video will be on digital documentation. In one of my last videos, I spoke about documentation as a pedagogical strategy. I spoke about written or pictorial documentation. So this video is going to be all about digital documentation. You understand that we are now in a new norm. When COVID kicked in, they moved online. Pre-COVID, we're in a digitalized world. But as a result of COVID, we are now in a more digitalized world. A lot of people prefer everything online. Remember in my last video in relation to documentation, I spoke about the information that you gathered about children, be it Pictorial. This information have to be shared with parent or guidance. But you need to understand that parents are diverse. For instance, the parent might not have the opportunity to visit your early childhood setting periodically. And it's important that you inform them about their children's early childhood education. You have a parent, maybe they are busy, they don't have the time to come to pick up their children. You have parents that are busy due to their work schedule, and they might not have the opportunity to meet you on site. Because they couldn't meet you on site, it doesn't stop you from sharing information with them about their children. So this is where online documentation come into place. Online documentation is another way you could document children's learning. So everything is online, it's digitalized, and you share this information with the parent. This is important. It's one aspect of you documenting, having online documentation is another thing that you have to share it with the parent. So what's the purpose of gathering this information? Remember in one of my last videos, I spoke about collaboration in relation to documentation. So you're sharing this information with the parent, with the guidance, you're rubbing minds in relation to how you can support the children. So utilizing online documentation, you need to share this information with the parent, the guidance, the need to know. Sometimes you might have multidisciplinary team dealing with a child or working with a child. For instance, a child might be availing of speech and language therapy. So it's important that you share this information with the multidisciplinary team because they need this information to support the child. So now let's give examples of online documentation. You might be stands, we have apps such as Aladdin, Cloud. This app became when COVID kicked in. During COVID, everything was online, so the whole world was paused, the children were at home. So education have to continue. So a lot of schools, a lot of preschools, they embrace apps such as Aladdin, Teach Cloud, information with the parent in relation to how they can support their children. So we also e-portfolios. Everything is online. So you share the link with the parent or the portfolio of their children. The opportunity to this, they can view the portfolio of their children. So everything about their children goes on this portfolio. Whatever they do in the preschool service goes on this e-portfolio. And the parents have access to it. They can see their children's learning, their children's progress, pictures, activities that children engaging in the preschool online learning journey. So online learning journey is another digital documentation. So it implies online learning journey. So everything about the child's progress in the preschool goes into this learning, and the parent have opportunity to see this. They can use this to monitor children's progress. Okay, my child started in preschool in September, so now let me trace his progress in December. Let me see how far he has progressed. They started in September, let me see the progress. So the parents can be able to track this progress themselves. Even you, the educator, you can track this progress. The multidisciplinary team can also track this progress so they can see the progress that the child is making. Because this is documentation we're talking about. It's not a point of you saying, yes, the child has progressed. I can actually see the child has progressed. So where is the evidence? Documentation are evidence-based that a parent can see, you can see as well. The multidisciplinary can see to track the child's progress. Apps. We also such as Facebook, Instagram, But it's important if you're going to be using this online app, you have to Is important, because sometimes some parents don't want their children's photos. You're not going to say, why don't you want your child's photo online? It's not a big deal. You need to respect them. You need to understand that parents are the primary caregiver of their children. They know what is best for their children and what is best for them. So you're not going to say, well, okay, if you don't want your child's photo online, why did you bring your child to our preschool then? No, you need to respect the opinion of the private. They don't want their information out there, so you need to respect us. So if you're going to be using online digital platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, X, you need to seek the parents' permission. If the child's images are going to be online, you need to seek their approval. And if the parents say they don't want their child's images online, you need to respect their opinion. I've seen some preschool, they have to blur the faces of some parent of the opinion of their parents, that they don't want their children's images online. So going forward, let me ask you this question. Let me ask you, what documentation are you implementing in your preschool setting? And going forward, is the to implement from all the ones that I've listed that maybe it's not familiar to you? And do not subscribe to this channel. Subscription is free, and not just only subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. And until I come your way next time, stay safe and mind yourselves for now. Bye.